Hello and welcome to Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. Today I am going to be making vegan McDonald's Copycat Filet-O-Fish sandwiches. What I started off with, I'm going to do it with tofu. It'd probably be easier if I did it with Gardein fish fillets, which I love, but I'm going to do this just from scratch and show you how I did it. I'll get rid of this pan for a second, hold on. Okay, so I took a block of tofu, extra firm tofu, and I split it in half, like this, and then I put it in between paper towels and put that heavy cast iron pan on it to drain it more of the liquid out of these, then just to get them as dry as possible. Now I'm going to cut them into that signature McDonald's Filet-O-Fish square shape. So I have two squares now. This extra tofu I will either scramble up for breakfast tomorrow in a wrap or something like that. Oh, fuck, I need a towel, hold on. Okay. So what I'm going to do is in this bowl here I have half a cup of just flour. I'm going to add about a tablespoon each of these kelp granules. And this is nori flakes. Roasted sesame and seaweed. These will help give it a little bit of a seafoody element. And then I'm just going to add enough water into this that it becomes, you know, a relatively, a batter. I'm going to squeeze a little lemon into this batter too. Maybe a tablespoon or so of lemon juice in that batter. And you know what else I'm going to put in there? Just a pinch of salt. Because the tofu patties are, you know, the tofu cake is pretty flavorless, so just nice to add a little bit of flavor to this batter. Okay, in another bowl, I'm going to have some panko breadcrumbs. And I have a sheet of seaweed that I'm going to cut to match the size of these little tofu cakes. Ow, cut myself. All of this is just to give it a tiny bit of a seafood flair. Okay, get my pan ready. My oven, by the way, is at 400 degrees. This is a cooking sheet with some parchment paper on it. Oh, I forgot one thing. I shall be right back. Cooking spray, one of my browning tricks for vegan thingies. Okay, so I'm going to place a patty in here, put a seaweed thing on top of it, and I'm going to dredge it through this batter. Ooh, it's slippery. And then in the panko. Try to get breading on all sides of it, on the sides as well as the top and bottom. And then put it on the cooking sheet. I'll do the same thing with the other one. Actually, I'm going to dunk it, and then I'm going to flip it and then put the seaweed on so it will stick better. And then, wash my hand real quick. Then I'm going to spray the top of them with a little bit of cooking spray to add a little fat to the top to aid in the browning a little bit. And I'm just going to stick these in the oven for, I did a sample run with this yesterday. It took about a half an hour, but that may change depending on how your oven's calibrated or whatever. I have it at 400 degrees, and I would put it in there for 15 minutes and check on it, and then check on it every 5 or 10 minutes until they get to the golden brown you want. I'll put these in the oven, and I'll come back and make the tartar sauce. Okay, I'm back. So I'm starting off with a little vegan mayonnaise. This is really a to-taste thing. This is basically a simple guide, but you can tweak this to your own taste. I'm putting in about a quarter cup, maybe a little bit more, a third of a cup of vegan mayonnaise. To that, I am going to add, I need a clean spoon. Hang on. To that, I'm going to add a mixture of things. I'm going to add a little bit. This is probably about a teaspoon of, that's a sweet relish. And on this plate, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of diced minced onion, about a teaspoon of minced capers, and about a teaspoon of minced dill pickle. So I have two kinds of pickle in there. And I'm going to give it a little squeeze of lemon as well. Just a little squeeze of lemon. A couple drops. And a pinch of salt. And that's that. Just mix that together. And you have the tartar sauce. Let's see how that tastes. Yep, that's tartar sauce. And that is it. So, the rest of the recipe is as such. I'm gonna, when those fish fillets in there, the tofu fillets are done, just about done, I'm going to put on individually wrapped vegan cheese American slices on each one. And then, true to McDonald's form, hold on, I'll get some really low-end buns, hold on. I like to use, their buns are just really, really soft and very nothing to them. I bought these Wonder Bread buns, and they worked perfectly. Just the lowest, cheapest buns you can get if you want to go true McDonald's style. McDonald's serves the filet with the cheese side down, fish, and then tartar sauce, and that is it. That is it. That is the entire recipe. So simple as that. You could add, I guess, other embellishments, but that's not how they serve it at McDonald's, and this is a copycat recipe. So, yeah. I'll be back and show you what they look like when they come out of the oven. Okay, I'm back. Here they are. Let me show you. Look pretty good, right? So, again, like I said, McDonald's puts the cheese in the bottom, so I'm going to go cheese down with both of these. Cheese down on my cheap Wonder Bread bun. I'm going to top it with some lots of tartar sauce. And that is, as they say, that. I have a funny little story. I gave up meat in the 80s, but I was a pescatarian for like 30 years, and I ate seafood, and I really, really loved Big Macs. I'm a McDonald's specific fast food person. No other fast food appeals to me at all. And so when I gave up meat and I couldn't have a Big Mac, what I would do was buy a Big Mac and give the burgers in it to my dogs, and buy a Filet-O-Fish and take the fish out of the Filet-O-Fish and put it into the Big Mac setup and eat that. It was a glorious, glorious bit of decadence. But I can't do that anymore either. So now I have this. And if you like McDonald's and you like McDonald's copycat stuff, I have a great, if I do say so myself, Copycat Big Mac pizza. It's a vegan Big Mac pizza. It's linked right over here. I'll make this a link. So check that out too. It's also pretty convincing. And yeah, so that is it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And yeah, until next time, thanks. Bye.